Hi lovely people, welcome back my friends. This is your artist, Art by Nile, back in with another video for this sketchbook, which is almost done. So we are going to have a full tour of everything in this sketchbook, from struggling with art block, mental health, and a whole bunch of other stuff, not being able to do any art, to almost doing art every single day. So let us get into the update for October. Alright guys, if you have watched the last update for September, you will know that we ended off on this page with the gel pens. This one was October 2nd with the green gel pens and some dark red, which kind of looks brown, but it also has like a metallic to it. So it has a little bit like a silver sheen to it, which is kind of hard to show up on camera. We have this girl in a sitting pose with some nice heels. I really love her, and I also love her. I wish I kind of finished off the hands, but you know what, whatever. We got it done, and she's there, you know, doing her baddie selfie. So we have that page. Backtrack to this page when I was explaining in the last episode that I thought it was the end, but really it wasn't, because I tend to try to finish empty pages, and if I feel like it's too empty, I'll add something like this little cutie here with the glasses and the curly hair, again with the gel pens. October 11th. October was also a very busy month because obviously your queen, your girl was born, and I had a lot of other birthdays in the family as well, plus Halloween and a whole bunch of other stuff. So don't worry. I also have more for October in the brand new sketchbook, which I will show you in the brand new episodes for the brand new sketchbook. So back again with October 7th here with this cutie, this baddie. Gel pens again. Gel pens is something that I am really loving this month, and I'm also loving adding stars and hearts around in the background. So drew her in purple, gave her some green eyes and a yellow shirt. And I don't know, this pose, this baddie just came out so good. She's like one of my faves. And at the same time on October 11th, I also did this cutie, ducks. Ducks. I love ducks, and for whatever reason in my sketchbook you will always see ducks, and I always see them at the creek, and I'm always seeing them on TikTok and Pinterest and stuff like that. So somewhere, somehow, you will always see at least one duck in my sketchbook. And these were pastels. I got a cheap set of pastels from my favorite dollar store or Asian dollar store called The Best Shop. There's also one in Pacific Mall, and I'm not sure if there's another one somewhere else. Maybe someone can help me if there's another one in Markham, because I feel like it would be in Markham somewhere. But we have one here in our little Chinatown or China Center that's really down the street from me. But I love the way it came out. I'm not sure about this kind of pink for the little circles around, but really loving it and getting back into pastels because I have been seeing them everywhere, just like I have been seeing the gouache. So we're gonna get back into learning about pastels and blending them. I think they had very good pigment and very blended. I only spent like $3-4 on the pack, so that was really neat. And then there is obviously that page, and we also can't forget about finishing off the sketchbook with the front page. As you guys know, I don't always go on the front page. So I did a bunch of graffiti font with art by Nio, obviously. I believe this was supposed to be all together, but then for some reason I outlined it and now it looks like Nio art by Nio again, and just kind of played around with different fonts for graffiti. Graffiti is one of the things that I've always been interested in, having my own graffiti name as Love, but I'm seeing that somebody else is starting to take that on in the city, so I might just change it to Nio, because you can get a lot of different things with just the N, the A, and the O. So we'll see. I might stick with Love, or I might stick with Nio. We'll see where I take it. And then for October, we have this beauty cutie. Honestly, I saw an AI character. Someone did an AI character on Pinterest with this pose. So I did the same pose, but with my own character, obviously. And then, because she was sitting, I was just like, you know what? I want a really nice background. And I got inspired by Becky Cow. She does a lot of watercolor journaling and has inspired me to go out and do a lot of urban sketching and just everyday art journaling, which brings me back to the daily sketch. So with the daily sketch now, I'm not just only doing characters, but I'm also doing more daily life, like coffee and things like that is what I want to add into my sketchbook, which I'm going to start to add. She had one where she did a trip to Montreal, and she went on the top of a building and went to go see the sunrise. And I love sunrises. I always check for the sunrises here where I live. And if you follow me here on TikTok, you would know that a lot of the times in the morning, if I see a really good sunrise, if I get up and the sky is amazing, you will see that I show Toronto. You can see Toronto and the different colors in the sky. So you'll see that on my TikTok, and you can follow me there, Art by Nile. I also go on live almost every single day during the week. So I was inspired by her view at the top and what she was talking about, capturing the colors before they flee, which is another kind of challenge that I kind of want to do this winter, because between fall and winter, I noticed that the sunrises, they get more vibrant and beautiful. And I've also had vivid dreams of just waking up early in a house in the attic and just painting the sunrises and painting the sunsets. So it's kind of a challenge that I want to do in the morning, just because life is busy, and for me to go chasing sunsets is a lot harder when you have a lot to do than waking up a little bit more earlier and having a coffee, painting the sky before it goes down. So we'll see. I might have little canvases still all in my head. But yeah, so I was inspired by one of her episodes of her talking about going to capture the sunrise. And so you can see I've already started with the watercolor here. I did some water and then trees and like different buildings, and then her just sitting on the ledge looking down. So this could be a sunrise or this could be a sunset, whichever way that you want to see it. But I will be finishing up, and that I realized that I have kind of one more page here, and since it's like November now, I might just end up the sketchbook doing one thing in November here, because I didn't realize that I still have this empty page now that I'm going through it. So I will update you on what I do here in the full sketchbook tour. So keep on a lookout. I can't believe that I started this September of last year. So it's taken me a bit to do this because now we're in 2025. And like I said before, when I first started this, it was a whole challenge to get back, finding back my sparkles. So I'm kind of glad that I did it, starting back in March and April. March I did this, and then April I just decided, you know what, we're just gonna go every single day, every month. I've been updating you, so the art videos are gonna be back, tutorials are gonna be back. I just have so much stuff. So if you have not been watching my updates, stay tuned for the full tour, and you will see everything that I've done from last year, September, till November of this year. And I'm very excited to show you my new sketchbook that I've started as well. You guys already know that I'm also doing the travel sketchbook as well. No excuses for the daily sketch. So I've been pretty much in between this and this sketchbook, and now this and my brand new sketchbook. This is the sketchbook I bring everywhere. I always preach about sketching every day and what you can learn. I will be doing a video about everyday sketching tips, how to do it, schedule it. You don't need more than 5 minutes and a pen, pencil, or crayon, anything that really makes marks. There's no excuses because obviously this was $3 and it's 288 pages. So you can take a look at it as 288 days of opportunities to draw, to learn, to do skills. This one I started back in June with, like, you know, drawing from life. The main thing that I wanted to carry around this is so that I'm not bored and that I'm not on my phone and kind of getting into the daily sketch like I used to when I was younger. I would always carry around a big sketchbook like this, 8x11. But now, obviously, with life and everything else, I'm trying to capture everything in a smaller sketchbook. And obviously, since June, I have been getting better with trying to sketch every single day, and line work, observation, shapes, and even painting. And if you watch my shorts and my TikToks, you will see that I've even done some daily painting. This sketchbook, the pages are really thin, but I have been learning gouache here. I started a daily kind of painting challenge, which had me go outside to capture all of fall. So as the days have gone by, I've noticed that I have gotten a lot more better. My color use has gotten a lot more better. My landscapes have gotten better. My trees has gotten better. The way that I use gouache has gotten better. And just being outside and being uncomfortable with having eyes on you, getting out of my comfort zone, has gotten a lot better. So more to that, I'll have a video of what I'm doing and the many different challenges that I'm challenging myself with. And I will probably have maybe updates of this every month, I'm not sure. But I will see you in the next sketchbook update, which would be the tour of this sketchbook and an update of the brand new one. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very short update of November and then the full tour of this sketchbook. As you can see, since I started it, I have added way more stickers, some banana stickers, Pokemon stickers, some McDonald's, some Stitch stickers and Valentine stickers, Ironworker stickers, and I guess some wheat stickers. never used to be one to love to put stickers on my sketchbooks, but now I do. So anyways, please share this with your artist friends or friends that want to see updates of other artists and just enjoy sketchbook tours, enjoy daily sketching. Like this video if you're into that. Subscribe if you want more sketchbook tours. I do sketchbook tours. I want to start doing some tutorials, so make sure that you comment below if there is something that you want to learn, or if you want to know more about sketchbooks, how I keep my sketchbooks, if you want to learn how to make aesthetically pleasing pages or ideas to do in your sketchbook. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will let you know the pros, the cons, because I do have a lot of sketchbooks, and I will see if I can find another old sketchbook in order to show you guys what's going on. So again, it's your girl, Art by Nayo, your girl, your queen, your favorite artist. Share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the full sketchbook tour.